Hey, what's up? 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 So I'm going to work. In Tokyo. Just letting you know what I'm. For those who are like actually following my my book club, which I think no one did, I stopped reading that book or listening to that audiobook. It was boring. I mean, it was interesting, and I could come up with a good analogy. So it was about banks in America, and how they be double dipping. So the analogy I came up with is like, it's like you're playing Monopoly, right? Oh, I gotta show you this dog. Cute dog. Alright, so analogy. So it's like you're playing Monopoly, and it's the first time you're playing Monopoly. And this other guy or girl, they've been playing Monopoly. So they say something like, you know, Monopoly is really hard, and being the banker is like a really hard thing to do. And they make it seem like it's the worst job in the world. So then you're like, I don't want to be the banker. So then it's so funny. I gotta show you this. So they're doing their whatever the hell that is. Like, we're going up a hill. Look at them. Never did that. It's a big hill. You see me walking up this hill every day. Walking up this hill. So I got this book in my hand. Alright, can't switch. There we go. Alright, so the analogy. You're playing Monopoly, and somebody's like, you know, playing Monopoly is hard, and you gotta be the banker, and you gotta do all this, and it's a really hard job. So then you're like, I don't want to be the banker, I just want to play the game. So then he says, well, because I'm the banker, there's certain privileges that I should be entitled to, such as 1, you get to fly in a jet. 2, you get to eat some oranges. Loud and annoying, man. Alright, so okay, so he's like, I got some privileges. 1 being that I can borrow from the bank at any time I want. Makes sense, I'm the banker. And then you go, well, I guess, because I don't want to be the banker and someone's got to do it, and it seems these are the perks of being a banker. 2, I could borrow against the bank. Anyway, they just make up all these bullshit. Come on, man. I'm running. Running. Alright. So they make all these rules up. And at first you're like, people are just out here doing all types of shit. Man was doing the dap. Is that the dap? He's doing the granddad or something. So they make up all these rules. You don't think much about it because you just want to play the game. So then, long story short, you come into some issue where it's like, I ain't got no money, and the banker's all like, well, I guess you're out the game. Then the banker doesn't have any money, and he's like, well, I'll just borrow because I'm the banker. And it just rigged, and it just keeps compounding, and it's like you're never gonna win because anytime anything happens, they just seem to have rules that Anyway, that's the basis of this book, but with real examples that suck. So anyway, I stopped reading that book. Plus, the guy who was reading the book was all like, well, bankers are just... Actually, if he sounded like that, that would have been okay. But he's just reading it. Cause I just got done listening to some audiobooks where the people who were reading it were like, just random shit for the random sake of randomness. This guy's just reading it to read it. And today the economy was... So because basically I'm reading it on the train or listening to it on the train, and the shit puts me to sleep before I can even get into it. In my subconscious, I can hear this banker guy talking. Anyway, so I got a new book. Bow. Kiss my ass. No, it's You're Too Kind. And I had this book for like 3 years, and when I was moving to my new apartment, I had to throw away a lot of books, and I put in a pile of, even if I bring it to the new house, I'm probably not going to read it. So it pains me to do this, but I have to throw it away. And then the other pile, well, I'm still interested in it. I'll make time to read it at some point. So I don't know if you can hear me, but it makes no sense to wait for these trains all the time, because it just makes me lose my train of thought. Alright, so this book, when I was in MBA school, we read Nelson Mandela. I forget the Life Lessons of Mandela or some shit like that. And the book was well written. Some guy was interviewing him, and he just talked about the experience of being with him. He hung out with him for a day or 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 or some shit. I don't remember. And then he compiled everything into like life lessons of Mandela. I had some issues with the book, and I raised my hand. I tried to bring them up, but people were like, whatever, Matthew, you're thinking too deeply. That's a criticism I get. Like, there's something wrong with that. But anyway, so then I felt that the author was kissing Nelson Mandela's ass. That's what I felt. Because the way he wrote it, it was just like, he cannot do no wrong. So then I looked up the author, and I saw he had some other books, and this is one of the books he wrote, You're Too Kind. And the premise of the book is flattery. And this is like at least 200 pages. So this man did his research about flattery. And what piques my interest right now, I'm also listening to an audiobook which is equally as dry as the banking one, but interesting because, it's interesting. Michael Sandol's, something, I forget it, something about ethics. Like, you're on a boat, there's an old lady, there's a baby, who do you eat? I don't know if it's eat, but someone got to get thrown off the boat. Who do you throw off? The old lady? Because after all, she's old. Her life is over. And, people can understand. Or do you throw over the baby? Because the baby has no life. The baby just started. Baby won't be missed that much. And then he just argues both sides of the thing. And he brings up a lot, like, Socrates and those people were arguing about these things. And it's interesting for me. Philosophy and shit. There's really not a right or wrong answer. And these topics probably make some people uncomfortable. And I brought this up in my MBA class. Like, how comes we ain't debating these things when we're talking about ethics? I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before in video form. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So anyway, I'm listening to that guy, and he was just talking about Immanuel Kant. And Kant was talking about morality. And he just thought, the lesson was, the chapter was about lying. Is it ever right to lie? And Immanuel Kant was saying, no, you can't lie. You get what I just did there? You can't. You should never lie. So even if someone is going to kill you, or kill someone who's hiding in your house, you should still tell them that there's someone hiding in your house. But he does say it's okay to say, well, I saw the person a couple days ago on the mountain top, which is true. And if that misleads the person into thinking that they're not at the house, then it's okay. Anyway, he has his thinking and all that. But just a quick one. He says sex with other people that are not married are wrong. Of course, that's what he would say. But he was saying because when two people are having sex and they're not married, they're basically, what was it? Basically abusing the human body. I mean, I'm super paraphrasing what he said. At one point, I tried to download Immanuel Kant and listen to him directly, but that shit was dry, and it was mad complicated. And again, as I keep saying, no one reads books, so even if I did go through all this and then I got all this new Immanuel Kant, like a download, you know, just download, ain't nobody gonna be like, yo man, you speak that shit. And I'm not doing it for people to say that, but they're gonna assume that these thoughts are like 100% mine. I'm just riffing off of what. Anyway, I'm going on. So this book is this book, kiss my ass. This book is kind of touching on the audiobook, and it's like, wow, everything's all connected. But you know what? The purpose of this video wasn't to talk about the book or to show the people that was around the place. It was to talk about the postcards. And if you're thinking about doing YouTube and like making traction and getting subscribers and making some money, don't do what I do. Don't. This is one surefire way to impede your success, such as talking for 10 minutes about nothing in particular and then trying to put the most important information at the end of the video and then not titling the video something that is relevant. I do these things on purpose. You say, why? I have my reasons. But yeah, don't do that if you're trying to do other things. But yeah, anyway, postcards. Where are we at? We're at 12 minutes. All right, we'll go on. 12 minutes. All right, postcards. Christmas is coming. If I send a postcard by Friday, you should be able to get it before Christmas, give or take. I'll put all the information in the video, or in the link, when I get home. Basically, sending postcards to you from Japan with your message and a picture that I've taken. I got pictures of trees, I got pictures of women, I got pictures of me, I got pictures of sinning. I don't really, but I got a bunch of pictures, you can choose from it. I also do video ones where I'm all like, hey guys, this is from your friend Bob. And I also do on location. So like I'll go hike up to Tokyo Tower and be like standing on there or something. Everything costs extra if it's gonna be extra, but all that information is down there. And yeah. Alright, so thank you for watching. And if you're interested in joining my kind of book club, here's the next book. It's called You're Too Kind by Richard Stengel. It's an easy read, but okay, it's not easy, but all the good things in life don't come easy, so yeah. It's interesting. I give it like three butt cheeks. I mean, if it had 4 butt cheeks, but 3 is enough. All right, I'm out. Peace, rhyming. Cheers.